Okay, we're going to display new text. Now we're going to put here the text that we're going to use, color my world. So you can type here any text you want. And pretty much the way you do it, it's very, very simple. Okay, we have the background image right there. That's the background. And then we have these 4 lines of code. And I will tell you exactly each of these lines what is that for. So the first line of code that we have is this one. I'll just put it right there. There, that's it. Notice 2 things. One, that once I have this with 2 dashes, it's kind of gray. So that means it's just a comment. So this will not be a code. Once I just copy this line and put it there with no dash, then it becomes part of the code. And you can actually have blue or kind of like red or pink, and then also another blue here. Depending on the editor that you have, this will be color or not. But this is the code that you need. So local, you're creating a variable, local, and you give this a name. This text object, it's a name. Here you can just change it for name, see? And it will be the same thing. So I'm just gonna undo that. And once you have that little line, right here you type whatever you're going to write on that text. This is what you want. And then I will tell you this, what is that for? So once you have this line, just control save, and there you go. You have color my world right there. So that's how you display. So if you want to change this, instead of color my world, I'm just going to put something else. That's it. Save. And then we'll write. Whatever you type in here, it will change it. Okay? So now the other thing that you have to notice is that this text object is the name. I can just put name right there. Save. And it still is the same thing. See? Change this one to else. Save. That's it. So this part is just a name. In this case, I call it text object because it's an object, something that you're going to move. Okay, so that's why I call it text object. Check. All right, and then that text object is going to be equal to display that new text, same as the background. Display new image. Now you're going to display a new text. So now you're displaying here. So we're gonna write color my world. Color my world. There you go. And save. So you can see it right there. Now this 50 and 50 that you have right here, this is for the X. This part is for the X, and this part is for the Y. And you don't need to write the X and the Y. So the X is from this point right here all the way to there. So the Y will be from this point all the way down. So this is 0. So if I have this and put it, it's on 50. If I put it on 10, notice that this is going to go this way. Say, you see? So from here to there, there's only like 10 pixels distance. So if I go maybe 40, then I move it a little bit more. If I go, let's say 100, watch what happens. It goes more. So from here to there is 100 pixels. So depending on the distance that you have on your app, this is the distance from the X. And then from the Y will be right here. It's 50 pixels from tab to here. And if you go 50, then you go to maybe 300, and it's going to go all the way to the bottom. Okay? So this way you can move your text and place it anywhere you want within the X right here, which is 50, and the Y right here. Okay? And which is another 50. Save. The next part right here, I tell you later, we're gonna go to this 28. This 28 is the size. So I'm just gonna go this one and put it in 10. Save, and look, really tiny little one. You see it? 10. And if I put it maybe, I don't know, 40, now it's gonna be big. Okay, so this is the size right here, the size of the phone. So that it's called 28. We can put it 30, 32. Just play with this so it looks nice. And this part right here, it's pretty much the type of phone that you have. So let's say you have Arial. Just put quotation like that, and then put Arial, and there you go, and save. And then we'll change it for that Arial. So if you have Times New Roman, watch, Times New Roman, save, and then changes for Times New Roman. So this, you can change this to any font that you have in your system. In this case, I put native, that system font. That means the one that is pretty much the one they have. So it will make it simple. Okay, what happened there? I copy a lot. Undo. Okay, so I'm just gonna copy this part right here. Copy, and then place that there we go. Okay, sorry for that. So you got it, all this line. So once you have that line, then the next line will be to change the color. Now notice that it's white. If you go right here and I add another line right there, that will change the color. And you have the color based on the RGB color that you can get. All those there's in the website. There's a lot of places where you can find different colors. Like in this case would be 255, 255, and 255 is from 1 to 255. So if you save that, it will be white. Now if you change it here to 0, then watch. It will be purple or green or whatever. I'm just going to change another one so you can see the difference. 0. There you go. Now it's yellow. Okay. So I just leave it white because we're going to change the color with the actual world button. With the button, we're going to change that. That's why we're doing this nice app. So this, you can change the color to whatever color you want. The next one, we're going to place that, instead of using this part right here, instead of using this area, I'm just going to use this, the X and the Y, to place the object more precise. There you go. We're just adding those two lines, and this will tell me that the object, the text, will be from the X 160 pixels and from the Y 75 pixels. So I'm just gonna delete all these lines because we don't need it anymore. I have everything there. Control save, and that will place the text more or less in the center, and I have everything here. So if you move this around 100, watch, I'm gonna change it to different places. Okay, so that's how you add a test. You change the font, the size, and then you change the distance. Now if I have 160 here and 75, I think I don't use this. Let me see. Remember, we're learning together. I'm just gonna delete all that. Don't forget the little commas because you need the comma. Okay, before, when I was doing something, I forgot the little comma and it will give me errors. So you need the little comma, but I just delete the X and the Y because I have it here. Let's see if it works. Save. No. See, it gave me a little problem and a little mistake. So I guess that doesn't work. So edit the code. Okay, I'm just gonna add this back to the 50 and the 50. So I guess you do need those parameters right here. And then save. And that's it. Okay, and that's pretty much how you add the text. So let's go to the next video.